call us today. We help small businesses do this every day. Here's everything you need to know about setting up a limited company. Your limited company is a separate legal entity, which means you do not hold personal responsibility. However, as the director of a limited company, there are some responsibilities that come along with that. In order to register for a company, it's really easy. All you need is a company name, which is different to any company name on Companies House. You need a business address and your credentials, date of birth, all of that. Once you register a company on Companies House, within 48 hours around about that time, the company will be live and ready to go. Set up a bank account as soon as it's registered on Companies House. We'd advise you do that straight away, just so that all of the money that is the business money is kept separately from yourself, and it just helps with record keeping. There are a number of statutory responsibilities. Annual filings that need to take place are the filing of your confirmation statement, which essentially confirms that nothing has changed in a company over the year, or if anything has changed, it's notifying Companies House of that. For example, whether new shares have been issued within the company. You need to prepare company accounts, which need to be filed with Companies House and HMRC. You need to prepare a corporation tax return, again to be filed with HMRC. And if you would like to run payroll through your company, you should form a PAYE scheme. This PAYE scheme is always recommended if you have not reached your contributory years for state pension, because a salary will be set to ensure that you do get a contributory year each year. Another tax obligation to be aware of is VAT registration. The current VAT registration threshold in the UK is £90,000 on a rolling 365-day period, which means that you constantly need to be keeping track of whether you fall within the mandatory registration threshold. People wonder why it is worth hiring an accountant to do all this when you can do it yourself. There are many benefits of having an accountant. Firstly, from a tax planning perspective, we ensure that you are paying the minimum amount of taxes in any given year. Availability of tax advice throughout the year, depending on what circumstances arise. We will also make sure that all of the filing deadlines are reached, that everything is compliant with HMRC and Companies House regulations, and that you incur no penalties due to misfilings. We will happily register your company to our address here in Wimbledon. If your company is currently registered at your personal address or an address associated with you and you want to get a change, this is something that we can do for you. We can switch it over to our address here in Wimbledon. At DS Burge & Co, we offer setting up your limited company as part of our package with no additional costs associated with this. Please feel free to get in touch and we can assist.